A very good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to welcome each one of you to the 13th section of Skills Sprint, where we are came together every Sunday to learn, grow, and empower ourselves. Today's section promises to be inspiring and enriching, and I am sure it will leave us with the valuable takeaways to apply in our personal and professional lives. We are privileged to have with us a truly distinguished resource person who is a professional national trainer of JCI India from JCI Marine Lines, Mumbai, and currently serves as a zone governing board member of Zone 8. He is a mechanical engineering graduate with honors from NIT Raipur, holding a PGDST from National Center for Software Technology, an MBA and a PhD in corporate management. He serves as a senior scientific officer at Baba Atomic Research Center, has represented India at the International Atomic Energy Agency, and has been honored as the best performing officer among all nations. One of his innovations also earned the Best Technical Excellence Award from late Prime Minister Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee. In addition to his scientific career, he is also an international yoga teacher, yoga therapist, naturopath, and an energy healer. And he's a person with so many colors in his feathers are in his head, so there is no words can describe him in one word. He's such an excellent person, a multifaceted person. He has not his excellence is not seen in any one field. He it is divided into science, management, yoga. Such a we are very honored to host him as a guest in our Skills Sprint 2025. So please join me in warmly welcoming our speaker of today's section, JCI Senator PDM Dr. Rajesh Mishra. Over you to sir.
So today's topic, first of all, thanks to host that they gave me chance to interact with you all. And good morning to everybody. And today's topic, it is becoming very, very important nowadays in corporate sector. You'll find even somebody, youngsters going for career, people in corporate sector, they expect these few soft skills. And this is one of the prominent soft skills. Why? Because mastering empathy for business success is very much important, in particularly nowadays when AI is dominating our technological arena, and of course every arena of our life. So probably this is one of the key element as a soft skill we all need to develop in ourselves, and without that probably we may find somewhere or other hindrance in our own progress. So let us understand these aspects. Let us learn together through this session. And so first, I want this to be very, very interactive. So please keep interacting through chat boxes, because suppose you interact, it will be real training and learning experiences for everybody. So please keep interacting through chat boxes. So from beginning, we are going for this quick check. My question is that when you hear the word empathy in a business context or even leadership context, what's your first reaction? You feel superpower? You feel it is a soft skill? You feel it is a mystery? So what do you feel when you hear about this? So my choices are A, B, C, D. A is powerful. You feel powerful. B, sometimes you may be feeling confusing. C may be insightful, you may be thinking. D is that it is soft, something soft skill. So what is your reaction? Let me just see chat boxes. Wow, great. So Anjali madam wrote that, Ankit wrote soft, yes. Ajla, Manoj wrote D, soft, yes. Sitesh wrote yes, powerful, very good, very good. And our Nareshji wrote that it is powerful, wonderful. Thank you for your response, wonderful. So just see, it is, our responses are between somewhere hurt and our age of the business it is touching. Na? So it is wonderful, it is combination of both. So of course, for beginner, it may be confusing, and somebody intellectually suppose you see it is very insightful, but definitely it is one of the soft skill, and it will, when you adopt it, it will make you very, very powerful in your own arena, wheresoever you are. So let us see again. Let me just ask a simple question. What do you hope to gain? So just one intention in the chat you can write, that what's one thing you hope to walk away with this today's session. So just your one thing. Maybe you may feel that this some soft skill we may apply in relationship building. Maybe some soft skills which you may feel that I need for my leadership skill, or somewhere you may find that my business success for team building, or somewhere what is your expectation. If we can write in 1 or 2 words, you can just out of this will set our intention, because intention setting is very much important for all of us to gain from any session. So nothing is right and wrong. You can just put whatsoever you're feeling that you should gain out of this thing, this particular session. So when response I got in chat box, how to apply empathy in your profession. Wonderful, Sitesh ji. Wonderful. Thank you for your response. So this way, please keep interacting. Of course, this was a typical question, so I was not expecting much response, but Sitesh ji wonderfully participated. I really, thanks to him. And then let us see, what is that? What empathy is? Just see these two, you can say this side and that side, and there is a bridge. Just visualize this. Maybe you may be on one side, and maybe your team, suppose you are handling business, or even JCI team, you may be president, secretary, or some position holder, or some team leader for particular event, and they miss your team is another side. So, and you need to bridge this gap. But what you are saying from JCI, and suppose I'm saying that you may feel, these people are lazy. They do not come in time. They do not, whenever I say something, they can do in 1 hour, but they take 2 hours. Now you are seeing from your end, one way. From business perspective, suppose we see business people may be thinking, no, 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 no. When I give this time to them, they do not stick to the limit. Why they are not coming on time when today was 11 o'clock we are supposed to report? Why they are coming late? Suppose you are in business forum, I'm talking about, not here I'm commenting, just I'm giving example correlating to our scenario. So I'm nothing offending to anybody, please. So here, that way, then you may find you're seeing from your angle. You have not seen from their angle. So what this empathy helps you. Another way that suppose raw way, suppose you see this side, you may think that these people are heavyweight and these people are lightweight. They are existing, they're hanging just because of my weight, my position. This also comes in our leadership problems, that we think that they are surviving because of me. Just otherwise they're hanging like this. It is showing like that, na? So it is and they are also thinking that because of him we are like hanging. He's not doing anything for us properly. So this problem comes, and how to solve this problem? It is this way. When people try to cross from their end to other end, they understand that how they are balanced. Whole team is balanced, whole their characteristics are balancing each other. They're complementing each other. For you, you need to cross the bridge. You need to see from other side. This is the empathetic element in raw way. Suppose we are saying, we are going in, entering into uh, very depth of those aspects, because we today we have intention to learn a lot, to apply in our life, in business life, in leadership skills, and let us just see what we can expect. And So when you cross, then you'll feel that what did that feel like. You will feel this is a feeling aspect. I told it is edge of your business success, but of course it is connected with your heart also. So wonderful. Some good comment came. Let me just see. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Siteshji. So it is a good way of leadership you are showing. Thank you. So please be active on chat. It is very, very involving to all of us. To me also, it gives encouragement. So session overview, what we are expecting, a few things I've already told, we'll explore empathy's business impact because our theme is business success. Of course, but don't think that others who are in career or who are even youngsters striving for career or business, it will not help you. Don't think that way. In AI arena, everywhere we'll find use of this particular skill. Even in our relationship building, in our family, among our friends, all we need is this particular skill we need. And will not theoretically only will not understand this, will practice it in breakout room. So please get involved in breakout room. When we'll make breakout rooms for few minutes, we'll make. So that time, really what we will learn in the beginning, we'll apply it, try to apply it. We'll see ourselves with your peer group. We'll see, we'll encourage each other to understand what empathy is, how to apply when we do in breakout room. And then if any problem comes, we'll come out and we'll seek your views so that we'll just solve those problems. Then finally, the best thing we'll do, three strategies and three tools I'm just sharing with you. Very, very crux. It is not like you can pick up from somewhere lying on so much arena. It is so much involved. Even I applied in my life those things I'm sharing, and it is well proven strategies and tools which I'll share for your success in any arena of your life. So this way, in breakout room, please get involved. In breakout room itself, you get involved so that you can appreciate these strategies. You can see that in breakout room how you applied your own strategies. Self evaluation you can do when you will understand strategies, because these strategies are not something from out of box or some from sky I'm bringing. It is among us. Many leaders are applying. I'll give you some glimpse of good leaders also, how they're applying in their own arena. So that way you will correlate it, and how much where you have strength area and where you need to improve further. We should not say weakness area. Never you say, never you accept their improvement area. So that thing we will understand, and these tools will help you, which I'm sharing very simple tools which you can apply. So this will be our final part. So please stay till end to get best out of this session, because I have worked hard. As I told, nowhere you'll get, not even in YouTube you'll get ready-made things, anything like that. So it is more of my experience and my understanding with my interacting with so many leaders in my arena as well as in business arenas. So you have seen a lot of my profile. So I keep interacting, being senior, so many places are there. So this way we keep doing this thing. So why empathy matters in business? Now, our topic is today why mastering empathy in business success. First, let us understand why empathy is matters in the business. It is to be seen, can empathy make tangible impact on business outcomes? Suppose business arena or some other arena, leadership arena. So, can it make tangible impact? This we need to see. Then can empathy helps in leadership performance and innovation? This is very much a requirement nowadays. Leadership performance improvement, because day by day, many great leaders are talking about that our youngsters should improve their performance in leadership skills. And innovation is the call of the day for success in any arena of your life. So this aspect, how empathy will help us. as an element, as a soft skill, as a leadership quality. Let us see this thing. So let us start with one story. How leadership turnaround has been achieved. Very simple story, but very thoughtful. You please listen and just reflect, keep reflecting. I'm going slowly so that you can keep reflecting also. A young manager, she was struggling with a team engagement. Very common observation, even in our JCI, even social aspect, team disengagement we find. So she was struggling with team disengagement. Now, one way was that she was leader, young manager, so people were under her. So what she should have pushed harder. So what she did, in place of that, she paused and asked each team member, just understand this is empathy aspect, application aspect we are just seeing. So what she did, not authoritative pushing, she paused for a moment and asked each team member, her question was, what's one thing I do not know? Just understand language. No blaming, no advising. What's one thing I do not know about your experience here? This you can please apply in any of the team leadership or any forum where somebody, even in our family life leadership also we do, because we are sometimes elders brother and we have team of young brothers and sisters, so we need to apply such things. So her question is very specific because these elements, suppose you catch, you understand empathy, various aspects, segment wise. That's why I'm emphasizing on each aspect. What was her question with each team member? What is one thing I do not know about your experience here? So let us see what she did then. Not asking only, she listened from everybody. Not only listen, just understanding, learning. She adjusted, took action, applied those understanding in practice. And result was that within weeks, performance rebounded. Just understand result, how fast it is. That question opened a floodgate where performance she herself observed got rebounded. So what conclusion we can make out of this short story, practical story? I have not given name or company's name, but was practical case study. So from there, I picked up this story. This this worked this way. So what conclusion we can make? Empathy did not slow her down because she just paused. We think that no, 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 we have to move fast. We cannot pause. No, no, no. Then your performance will keep repeating the same way, struggle, 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 no outcome. But what she did, she paused, but it did not slow her down. Rather, it sped up trust. Trust among his own colleagues, her own colleagues. So let us understand these aspects also, how it worked. We'll further discretize these things in our further slides. So story part, you should be very clear. That's why I have gone very slow, because this is some application oriented story, real life story it was. So let us see further. So how it worked. So I did some impact mapping out of this. So let us understand how it worked. I'll explain everything. Empathy. She showed empathy. And then what happened? She untrust. How? Because when you see from other angles, they feel like they are getting heard. You are hearing them. You are listening them. You are understanding their problem. So you are building indirectly trust. This you can apply in any arena. Now, when trust is built, so they will collaborate. Suppose you want to achieve some milestone, some target is given. So collaboration you need. Without collaboration, you cannot do. Single leader cannot do everything. So we need team collaboration. So we always talk about team collaboration. Problem is there with us. No, you can just apply this, earn the trust, then see the collaboration, how it is flooded. And ultimately, it will improve your performance. Obviously, when team work together, when team is built this way, based on trust, performance will increase. There is no doubt about that. I think everybody will agree on this. Now, when performance will increase, obviously, when you perform, loyalty increases from our seniors, from our bosses, from different arenas. Our loyalty get increased when they keep faith on us. Maybe our JCI arena, suppose our zone leaders, our national leaders, when they are relying on us, they are seeing our performance, and in fact, your other subordinates also, they will be loyal to you. You'll not struggle for next year membership. They'll be loyal to you because your whole team and you are performing. You're showing this calibration, collaboration, and trust you are building only with what? Empathy. And then suppose you are in business arena, you are everybody is loyal towards you. You have opportunity to innovate. Innovation is the buzzword. Nowadays, we say that without innovation, we cannot survive in the market, even for business also, even in career also, because things are changing so fast, so fast. Every youngsters, I urge that keep innovating, but empathy part is the whole foundation for that. If you're working in team, if you're building some team, if you want to get collaboration, if you want to improve performance, if you want to learn your loyalty from your juniors as well as seniors, so then only innovation you can do. So please this understand this mapping, and this you can apply in that story so nicely that manager did. So this is the framework and this explanation. With that, I'll just seek your response. Have you experienced any portion of this link most clearly in your work? Yes, no, not sure. Three, just please respond in chat box. Let me just see. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Nirmala madam told yes. Very good. Pranjal told yes. Wonderful, Pranjal. Angela Manoj wrote yes. Thank you, madam. So wonderfully. Whoa, Pallavi wrote yes. Mathurani ji, yes. Sanket, yes. Wow. Just Rajiv, yes. Rubina, yes. Wonderful. So wonderful. Thanks for your response. It is very encouraging that you are, this is the way we keep learning. So that's why, let me again repeat that breakout room. Please get involved. It will help you a lot because practical thing can be understood when we apply it. So we are understanding some aspects. Then I will just encourage you to practice in a smaller group. Hai na? We'll just do that today. So, so reflection, suppose we do empathy moments. You think of a moment, just think in your personal or professional life where empathy made a difference. Just think about that. Either someone showed to you or you offered this kind of help to others. And just visualize, think about that moment. What happened? Reflect silently for maybe 30 seconds. Gulati ji, you'll be very clear after this session. Yes, thank you for saying that. I'm not sure. I can understand this is slightly a typical subject. That's why we need to understand, apply it, and learn through strategies and tools. So now your reflection may be over. So If you want, please share in the chat box. If something, a raise hand to speak. If some feeling wise, how you feel that time, what kind of feeling you, if you did something for somebody or somebody did for you, how was your feeling? Feeling part only we are just saying. So chat box, just put one word. Maybe it is good, maybe you felt very grateful, maybe you may be thinking very, very blessed. So very aspect when we get some kind of such empathetic help, or when we provide, we get some outcome out of that, how we feel. This is more of feeling aspect which you should feel good, wonderful. Wow, Siteji, 26 by 11 Mumbai terror attack. Ratan Tata stood by employees of Taj Hotel. Wonderful example you gave. Wonderful. Worldwide it was appreciated. That was the best example, Siteji, of empathy. I think, Siteji, if you can elaborate for those audience, you can just unmute yourself. And wonderful example. I encourage you. Maybe 1 minute you can just share Tataji's this thing. Siteji, if
Yes,
you
sir.
can.
That is something that came to mind when you gave this example.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Please
Ratan Tata
elaborate.
stood by the employees during the attack. Also, he was constantly checking in with the staff and employees, and that gave them a lot of strength and courage to fight those moments. So that's something that came to mind.
Wonderful, Siteji. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Really great leadership skills they have shown. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Let us see Satya Nadella. Who is he? If anybody can put in chat box, who is he? Satya Nadella, very well-known leader, a very renowned corporate sector of the world. Anyway, don't worry if you're unable to, because he's the person who keep low profile, but he's one of the gem in leadership. He's CEO of Microsoft since 2014. Can you understand? He just keeps low profile in public domain, but he does so many things for Microsoft. And Microsoft success, everybody will attribute to a lot to him. What he says, empathy is the engine of innovation. See the Microsoft, what kind of innovation they are doing. Even when we use Microsoft Explorer Edge, they are the first to put AI. Now Google has added. Just see how innovative they are. So what he says, importance of empathy, you can just understand from his quote. Empathy is the engine of innovation. It is the engine of innovation which takes you forward. Engine, you can understand. Train without engine, you cannot move it. You cannot dream to move it. Aeroplane, you cannot fly it without engine. Car, you cannot drive without engine. So empathy is the engine, he's saying, of innovation. Such a great leader's quote. It inspires us to understand what importance empathy is having. So summarize this and let us do till this point of time. Empathy is not just a nice to have. You don't have choice now in this particular modern arena. It is a strategic lever, like Nadella is saying, that it is engine for innovation. So it gives hint that it is a strategic lever which you should have. And like any skill, it can be strengthened. This is positive aspect. It is not born from birth, like it is somebody is born with that, or somebody is master, others cannot do. No, no, no. It is a skill which can be strengthened. So we understood from till this point of time what we got, different aspects of empathy. So let us now explore what empathy really is. And of course, what it is not, because our mindset is like that. When you deny something, then you can easily connect. So what it is not, let us understand first. So you can easily then correlate what really it is. So let us just see that aspect. This we'll just take this is or is not afterwards because some aspects clarity is required here. Three terms: empathy, sympathy, and agreement. Very confusing. This is, you need to understand very clearly. First, you need to distinguish how empathy is separate from sympathy and agreement. Second aspect is that you need to understand the cognitive and emotional component of empathy, which distinguishes it from sympathy and agreement. We'll take examples. And you'll yourself understand that. So just first understand that finer details. Then we'll go on through examples, we'll understand this. Then practice it. We need to practice to identify empathy in real world scenario. How we can practice? When we understand this finer element, when cognitive component, when emotional component of empathy, suppose we understand, then we can really practice in and first identify it, appreciate it, then we can practice it also in real life scenarios. So let us see further. Let us see definition wise and some example. Empathy, suppose you see, you are feeling for someone. That is not important. That it is itself is not qualifying for empathy. You should understand their perspective. This distinguishes it from other aspect. Just underline, understand their perspective. Understand your team's perspective. Like suppose they came late for some meeting. You're the boss, you're chairman. You should feel for them and understand their perspective. You can just, like example, you can say, I can't imagine how frustrating that must be to reach here. Just see, is there any complaining aspect? Is there any advising aspect? No. Why I'm emphasizing? This distinguishes empathy and it helps you to be empathetic leader. How softly he's saying, like suppose yesterday I visited one of my friend, huge traffic jam. I was driving, it is 1 hour journey only, but there was some construction activity on the road. So some infrastructure development is there in Mumbai. So metro train are coming that towards that side. So 40 kilometers away from here, but it takes 1 hour only. But yesterday it took 3 hours, and my friend kept waiting for 2 additional hours for me to reach to him. He told, no, no, no. I can understand how struggling it was today. I was just seeing through map. I was just thinking that how slow things are moving. Google Map he was tracking. He was telling it was too much struggle. How I felt? I was feeling that oh, 2 hours late, my friend is waiting. But how he told, it is empathetic way of handling. It shows his leadership quality. And he earned my additional respect through this. Sympathy, another aspect. It is feeling for someone, yes. Often from a distance, just see the finer difference. You're feeling for someone, but from a distance. Like my friend would have told me, hey, I'm sorry that you have to go through so much traffic jam to come to me. Full stop. He's showing me sympathy. Just understand how finer difference is there. A lot of people show sympathy to us, but probably most of us do not like sympathy. And let us understand this thing in more detail. But here, definition-wise, you understand, if we could distinguish between empathy and sympathy, it is easy to understand third aspect. Agreement. Sharing the same opinion or belief. Yesterday, my friend would have told, अरे हाँ यार ये तो चलते रहता है यहाँ पे ट्रैफिक हमेशा रहता है. He would have told that yes dear, ये तो this is the area where daily we are facing traffic. He's in agreement with what it is. So this aspect is showing just agreement. Agreement, many people will think when we chit chat, mostly people do agreement. Haha, this is happening that way, this is happening that way, this is happening that way. This keep happening. These are agreements only. So I think this, with this example, even with my real life example, yesterday's example, you can distinguish between the three aspects very clearly. Wonderful. So thank you. If let us understand this with some examples. This for concept clarity, let me just tell you a few finer differences. Empathy does not mean you agree. It does not mean. Probably my friend would have not faced that because he might have not crossed from that road often. So he might have told that empathy, he may not agree that because he's not seen that kind of traffic jam. So, but what he reacted, the way he reacted, it was empathetic. He has not shown agreement or disagreement. He told what you faced, it was really troublesome. I could feel it that how much problem we face to come to me today. It's just foolish stuff. There is no agreement, disagreement part. It means you understand others' perspective, others' problem which they faced. Whereas sympathy can feel you comforting for time being, but it do not make good connection. For that, empathy creates connection. You should understand this aspect. Through empathy, you make good connections. Agreement is optional, but empathy is essential in your relationship building, in your leadership quality. One metaphor I can just use is that empathy is a mirror, you can say, not a megaphone that you just amplify your opinion. It reflects the feeling you have for me, for my problem, for the kind of struggle I faced yesterday. My friend had that feeling. So how I felt, I get more connected. It enhances my respect towards my friend. I was feeling guilty for, he just helped me to overcome my guilty rather than with very much empathetic tone and empathetic way of his handling. This, I think this concept would have got clarified. So let us practice something. This is interactive quiz. Now, please respond in chat box. This is empathy or not. So you can choose ESAN, anything. Question one. One by one, we'll just take responses on chat box. I hear you. That sounds really tough. What do you need right now? Just understand. First question. Or you can write in chat box one E, second S, something like that, so that you can just respond together also, because otherwise it will take more time. So, or you can just E, S, A, whatsoever way you can just respond for questions. So, first question is that when somebody says, I hear you, to you, he's saying, I hear you, that sounds really tough. What do you feel right now? What do you need right now? He's addressing your need. Just these are finer elements. We'll understand if nothing is wrong. If something you guess wrong, no problem. We'll just go one by one. Huh? So some responses I received for question one. Let me just see. One is S. Yes, Nirmala. Sympathy is saying very good. Sitesh said that it is C. It is agreement. Valerie said C. Wonderful. Anjali Manoj says C. Very, very good. Thank you. Empathy and sympathy. Ankit, wonderful. Pranjal said C. Great. Great, great. Now let us see question two. Question Raji also said C. Wonderful. Question two. I totally agree. what manager, that manager is impossible. Normally we say that leader is not good. I totally agree. That leader is not good. And he is very tough, yeah. It is impossible to handle with him. So what is this? Yes, answers agreement. Very good, very good. Second is agreement. Nirmala, Pranjal, Raji, wonderful, wonderful. Very good responses. Now let us see. Third, I'm sorry you feel that way. What is this? Wonderful. Wow, chat box people are saying 3E. Empathy. Yes, Nirmala, thank you. Aparna says A. Empathy. Ankit says wonderful, wonderful. Thanks. So then fourth question is, I can't imagine what that's like, but I'm here to listen. Let me just quote, I can't imagine what that's like, but I'm here to listen. This is one element which you are touching for understanding these differences. So this is fourth is E Nirmala, wonderful. Empathy is showing, yes, wonderful. Raju A, Ankiti, empathy, yes, wonderful. Oh, Dhania madam, yes, E, wonderful. Thank you for your responses. Now, last question. You should have spoken up earlier. What it is showing? Wonderful, Nirmala madam. None. Yes, 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 yes. Great, great. So let us see final answers so that we can take one by one. Thanks for your responses. Here are the answers. First is empathy. How it's saying, I hear you. That sounds really tough. Is understanding your perspective. What do you need right now? So with that empathy, he's saying that he's asking also how I can help you, because he is understanding your perspective, then only he is offering to help you. So this is sign of empathy. This great leaders always talk this way, like Tataji's example, Sitesh very beautifully gave. It was empathy. He kept visiting every employee. He kept empathy he was showing, but not only empathy, he kept asking what you need right now. It is real story. Ratan Tata ji wonderfully he showed empathetic leadership and see his business success. That time we whole world saw that. So second part, I totally agree that manager is impossible. It is agreement part. No? We always say, I totally agree with you. That boss is very tough. That boss is not good, yeah. So this is agreement, just agreement. Third, I'm sorry you feel that way. This is simple sympathy. Mostly you caught it correctly. He's showing sympathy. I'm sorry you got stuck in traffic jam. Just sympathy you're saying. Okay, thank you. Then fourth, he could not connect that emotional connection he could not make. I can't imagine what that's like, but I'm here to listen. Although he's not understanding your perspective, but he's offering his his himself totally to listen to you. It is empathy. Sometimes we feel that listening helps a lot. Even sometimes we doctors also say, if he's very close to you, many times we listen to our patient and half of his healing done. So healing has so much power. Why not in leadership skill and business success you can utilize? This is empathetic part. The doctor does empathetic way of handling. So this is empathy. And last part, wonderfully wrote, it was none. It was simple advice. You should have spoken up earlier, like boss always says. You are struggling. You should have spoken to me earlier. This is like nothing. No empathy, no sympathy, no agreement, just advice. People don't need advice. We do, in leadership, we do a lot of problem when we keep advising only. So notice here, that empathy often includes curiosity from your end, emotional presence, and not judgment or advice. Nowhere in empathy part you see judgment. Judgment nobody likes. Please understand this. A lot of problems we accumulate because of judgment. So this, after understanding these things in finer details, now let us see what is coming next. So empathy is like muscles which you can build. Like gym we go, na? And we build muscles slowly with practice. We can build it. Empathy is such a thing. So three kind of muscles you need to build for building empathy or mastering empathy. Like gym, you have to practice. Keep practicing daily, every day, even in every interactions. Then you can, I urge you, please master it. You'll see your success will be multifold in every arena. So listening, this is one part I emphasize that time. How our listening should be, not surface level listening. When somebody is talking to us, we should do practice deep listening. Non-judgmental attention is needed. Don't think, this person always keep talking like this. Oh, I have to listen only. This boss keep talking like this only. No, no, no. Deeply you listen. What he's saying about your project or your performance. Tell him. Tell me more. Tell me more. This way, your boss will feel very much heard. Not hurt. Heard. You're listening. Deep listening you're doing. Your friend will be definitely feel very much good. Your team will feel good when they will feel that you listen to them. And what you'll gain, that mapping we did, na? That is story. So that trust will build, collaboration you'll get, then performance will get improved. Then your overall success will increase. So that way, that loop will enhance. Then loyalty will build. Then innovation you can do within that team. Lot of changes you can do, which are required. Now changes are, why people are resisting changes? Because of this problem. We advise, we keep judgmental attitude towards them. Perspective taking. Secondly, we learned, we've already learned, we are re-emphasizing for our learning and our practice, which will go, we are going to practice for 10 minutes within our group also in next phase. So just understand this part. All these things we just practice it. So please get involved. So perspective taking, imagining the other person's experiences. You are imagining others' perspective. How? What they may be feeling. Like yesterday, my friend just, he thought how I struggle I might have faced. Although I was enjoying, because I know this is part of life. That is my mental build-up. Because I enjoy every challenges also, any kind of challenge. God, it is God given, I always feel. So, and I serve them in the best possible manner. That today I'm committed. I'm serving you people. So what might they be feeling? So this is perspective taking. When I'm preparing this thing, I prepared what they may feel, what they may seek from me, from my session, from this learning perspective. So perspective I keep taking from your end till yesterday night, 2 o'clock. I just kept improving my this slides as well as so that I can give best out of my this session, which I got opportunity from this wonderful our team leader, our president of this LO, and Sitej and everybody, management and this wonderful team, LO team. Then emotional resonance. This is very much required. Feeling with, not for. I should not feel for my participants. I should feel with my participant, that which way they will able to grasp these elements. I should feel for them. I should feel that what kind of hardship they may feel when I'm quoting this thing. So that's why I keep improving my example also, kept simplifying it so that I can use it for that for you, not feeling with you. I'm feeling for you. I prepared these slides at this talk. That's why I told nowhere you'll get what material I'm sharing. There's a lot of things I did myself. Everything for past few days, I'm rigorously working on this. Then also yesterday night, I kept improving because empathetic leadership I wanted to show in my life everywhere, in every arena. And JCI is the one of the forum where we should do. And listening part, definitely I listen to my inner voice, which way questions may come, which way, but of course, without judgmenting. Like I told, everybody's right when they're answering in chat box. So this way, you also please listen it and practice it. These aspects, you'll understand yourself within your prayer group. So this is micro practice. Just if somebody does, I'm just telling you what example, through example, how we can help each other to improve it. Suppose originally somebody says, you should have spoken up earlier. I told you, it is advice kind of thing. We can reframe. It sounds like that. That was really hard to navigate. Empathy. What held you back? You want to listen from him. You're encouraging him to talk more. First aspect, listen. Tell me more. Tell me more. So this is empathetic way to listen him rather than advising him. You are getting those points very nicely from him, and you can earn his or her trust or your team's trust. So this is one thing. Let us now go for this breakout room is set up. Let me just set up for something. In your breakout group, just practice, please. This is 10 minutes we are giving. Because what we learned, immediately suppose you practice, all worldwide great trainers say you imbibe more. And then I'm helping you with some strategies and tools also, quick tools, so that you'll get real things to, so don't go out of this forum. So just participate. And because main thing I've kept for last, because that in my empathetic way of learning session which I created, I thought after this practice only you can better appreciate. I feel from your end. I feel from your perspective. That's why I'm not bombarding with strategies. You cannot appreciate until you understand the finer points and practice it. Please understand what we'll do in breakout room. You will take turns sharing a real work-related challenges or even your personal life challenge, your relationship challenge, your friend challenge with your friends. I'm not saying go too much personal because this is not time for that. And in breakout rooms, probably 5 breakout rooms we'll make, and 21 people are there. So maybe you may get 2 to 2.5 minutes each. Or if 5 people are there, so that time you may get 2 minutes. So within that group, you can just share it. So something you share, and others, please listen. Empathy, you practice through listening. Don't try to fix his problems. Do not advise. These are just elements we understood just before that. Just be present there. Active listening you do. Lot of sessions, YouTube sessions now, they're talking about active listening, because really we are too much distracted. So please practice here. That practice also you do, but you are listening from empathetic point of view. So don't judge, don't advise, don't fix anything while listening to others. And everybody you should give turn. So what you'll do, 4 or 5 participants, 3-step cycle will be there. Please understand, a speaker, first you choose one, whosoever is speaking, share a recent challenge. Like I shared, yesterday I got stuck up in traffic jam. I can share my feeling. Just listen, don't judge. Just encourage to tell more for 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes, as per your time limit. 10 minutes will be total breakout room session. Then listeners, what they will do? Reflect on those feelings as if how he may be feeling that time. Suppose I got stuck up, what kind of struggle I may be feeling that time. Not solution. because there was no solution that time. We jump into solution that is not empathetic. It is advice. We always feel, oh, we have solution for everything. No, 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 no. Empathetic listening is a solution. Let me tell you very clearly, my dear friends, through which you can help your peers. And in group, what they will. So a speaker will give feedback within group after finishing up 2 minutes his talk, sharing. He will feel, how did he feel heard? Heard means listened, HEARD. So maybe that's why I'm repeating. How did he feel when others listened him properly? So this is, I think everybody is clear about this aspect. And let me just say that you can share a moment in family life, among friends, like I told, work where you felt misunderstood, stressed, or emotionally off balance. Suppose you are working in IT sector, maybe emotionally off balance, you may be feeling maybe some whatsoever you want to share. We are not forcing, we are encouraging only within your own group. We are not saying that you come and share in the main group. No, 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 we are not sharing. It is optional. It is yours. So empathy and everybody, nobody should be judgmental. Let everybody should feel at home. An empathy reminder, your job is not to fix, your job is to feel with your colleague. Okay, so I'm creating one thing will appear on the screen, join breakout room, please join, or yes, and join it, and you'll automatically go in your group, breakout room. Please don't leave because main thing you'll miss otherwise. And whatsoever way it is, you just share there. And after 10 minutes, automatically you'll come back to main room. Automatically. So you need not do to come back anything. I'm putting 10 minutes. And countdown will start when 60 seconds will be remaining. So enjoy this breakout room group, my dear, and participate so that whatsoever you learn till date, till this point of time, you practice it, and then we'll refine through strategies and tools when you come back. So it is 10 minutes only, and I'm opening all rooms, and please, when something appears on the screen, just join it. So a lot of problem we face in relationship problems nowadays. Suppose we practice this empathy part, lot of problems will be solved. We'll get good bonding within our family, among our friends. So जो भी हम लोग लर्न कर रहे हैं, इसको हम जीवन में भी पालन करेंगे, तो बहुत कुछ सीखने की चीज इसमें है। हम देखेंगे कि हमारे पास रिलेशनशिप की बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करते हैं, इवन पेरेंट्स किड्स प्रॉब्लम, फ्रेंड्स प्रॉब्लम, of course very well known thing is sas bahu problem. Majority of things, even in serials, you'll observe while observing others. Suppose this, ये जो चीजें आप सीख रहे हैं उसको अप्लाई करके देखेंगे, वो कैसा इंप्रूव करता, तो ज्यादा बेहतर हैंडल करता, ये आप समझ पाएंगे वहां पे कि वो एम्पैथी पार्ट मिसिंग है। हम लोग जब कोई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में काम करते हैं, वहां भी देखते हैं कि कई चीजें बॉसेस हैंडल करते हैं या टीम लीडर हैंडल करते हैं। मुझे इस दिन तक इतना चाहिए, वो ये सोचने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे हैं, सुनने की कोशिश नहीं कर रहे हैं कि सामने वाला का प्रॉब्लम कुछ है क्या। ऐसे तो नहीं कि उसका दूसरा बॉस आके उसको कुछ और बोला है, अब वो करेगा क्या बेचारा, पिसते रहता है। आईटी सेक्टर में सर सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम आज की डेट पे यही हो रही है कि मल्टी बॉसेस कई बार डिफरेंट लेवल से अलग अलग कमांड दे देते हैं, और मिडिल मैनेजमेंट में जो रहते हैं बच्चे, बहुत ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम फेस करते हैं। मैं इस सब चीज को इसलिए बता रहा हूँ, कुछ हिंदी भाषी लोग भी जुड़े हुए हैं, और जब तक वो ब्रेकआउट रूम से आएंगे तब तक हम कुछ बातें को, मैं इम्पोर्टेंस को बताना चाह रहा हूँ इस बीच में। So please excuse if some people are not understanding Hindi. In main breakout room, minutes after this, when people will come back, we'll again start in English. और मेन सेशन। सो इस समय जो भी चीजें हमारी हो रही हैं उसको देखते हुए हमें ये समझने की जरूरत है, इवन स्कूल में स्कूल टीचर्स भी बच्चों के प्रॉब्लम कई बार समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं। इतनी लोड दे जाते हैं वो अपने असाइनमेंट्स के कि बच्चे फील करते हैं आई एम स्ट्रेस्ड। ये बहुत बुरा हाल है, क्योंकि ऐसा होता है छोटे छोटे बच्चे सोचते हैं कि आई एम स्ट्रेस्ड बिकॉज ऑफ असाइनमेंट्स, बिकॉज ऑफ माई स्कूल्स लोड। दिस इज नॉट गुड। दे आर लाइक फ्लावर्स ना, just they're growing, and probably everybody from every arena, we should give them freedom to grow properly, not to load, otherwise they'll get shrinked, which is happening. Similar things, we ourselves are responsible. Too much social media things load we take. I have to be in Facebook, I have to be in WhatsApp, I have to quickly respond. Otherwise, my friend, what will they will think? एंड ये ढंग से काफी चीजें सोचते रहते हैं, हमें क्विक रिस्पांस देने की जरूरत है। हमारे दोस्त नहीं तो क्या सोचेंगे, फेसबुक में देखा नहीं तूने, ट्विटर में देखा नहीं ये बात हुई थी, अरे तू तू एकदम यार कहाँ रहता है किस दुनिया में। एंड इस ढंग से हम अपने ऊपर प्रेशर करते रहते हैं, कई बार मेन वर्क सफर होती है, हम लोग स्ट्रेस्ड होते हैं। सोशल मीडिया इतनी हमारे जीवन में आ चुकी है, डिनाई तो नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन अपने ऊपर एम्पैथी रखिए, अपने दोस्तों पे एम्पैथी रखिए, समझिए उतना क्विक रिस्पांस नहीं दे सकता। मैंने कैसे कही अभी कि लोग ज्वाइन नहीं कर पा रहे हैं ब्रेकआउट रूम, इट्स ओके, वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट एवरीबॉडी। जो गए हैं उनको भी रिस्पेक्ट, रादर मोर रिस्पेक्ट वी शुड गिव। दे आर गेटिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी, दे टुक अपॉर्चुनिटी टू लर्न टुगेदर। दिस इज द अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर अस टू प्रैक्टिस इन पेयर ग्रुप, बिकॉज जो भी हमने सीखी है, अभी हमारे दोस्त क्या करेंगे, जब प्रैक्टिस करते रहेंगे कहीं अटक रहे हैं तो दूसरा दोस्त जो सीखा है इसी लेवल पे वो हेल्प करेगा, अरे अरे ये एस्पेक्ट आप भूल रहे हो। तो ये बहुत सुंदर चीज होती है जब हम ब्रेकआउट रूम में जाते हैं। तो ये एक एक्टिविटी हमें करते हैं जब भी आप ज्वाइन करें अगली बार। अभी तो 40 सेकंड बाकी हैं, सबको आने दीजिए, हम लोग अपने मेन सेशन को शुरू करने वाले हैं। सॉरी कुछ हिंदी भाषी हैं, मुझे इंग्लिश में बोलना पड़ रहा है, क्योंकि हमारे एलो से तमिलनाडु से जुड़े हैं, साउथ से जुड़े हुए हैं, वो लोगों का डिमांड था कि इंग्लिश में ही रखें, क्योंकि वो लोग हिंदी नहीं समझ पाएंगे, इधर तमिल और इंग्लिश। इसलिए हम हिंदी भाषी इंग्लिश भी समझ पाते हैं, इसे थोड़ा सा एकोमोडेट करें हमारे उन भाइयों को भी, इसलिए हम इंग्लिश में ही कंटिन्यू करेंगे। 10 सेकेंड रिमेनिंग है, 9 सेकेंड रिमेनिंग है, सबके सब वापस मेन ग्रुप में आने वाले हैं। 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, everybody is back now, let them come. Yes, everybody came back to us. Welcome back to our main room. Thanks. It was wonderful that you participated. I thank to everybody, and who could not participate, don't feel guilty. You did wonderful. Probably some situation you may be where you could not join breakout room. No problem. You did your wonderful, and welcome back to main room. And I'm happy to see that everybody came back. And thanks to everybody. Please don't leave the room. It is now turn to learn the powerful strategies and tools. Within the next 15 minutes, we'll finish this session. So please be with us. And before leaving, I would like you to fill up one Google form. 1 minute it will take. So I'll share and share chat box after these strategies. Then please fill up and please leave after that only. So that will take only 1 minute because that is part of my submission. This is part of assignment to submit there. So no problem, Gulati Sahab. It is a wonderful effort. We respect, and this is empathetic leadership. We should always accommodate everybody with limitation also. I understand there may be some limitation from here. It's okay. Wonderful. This Google form Sitesh ji has already shared. So whenever you feel like that, you can fill up that, and please don't leave without filling the form, because that is requirement from my end for submission to headquarter, because I am provisional national trainer of JCI India. So as a part of training, I'm doing this session. And thanks to your host again and again that they give me opportunity. Thanks to you all that you participated. And let us learn many things for which we are waiting till this point of time, for which we made this foundation till this point of time. Let us understand. And please fill up that form, click it. Google Doc will open and just fill up that. Simple questions. So now, three strategies. What are these strategies? This may look simple, but catch up the feelings behind that. Catch up the crux point, because we know many things, but when practicing, we need to imbibe those finer points within us. Then only consciously we need to practice mindfulness. With that only we can practice. So this requires your mindfulness in day-to-day life, not as a meditation only. For me, as a yoga teacher, always I tell mindfulness is day-to-day living. And here only, again, I'm urging you for day-to-day living, mindfulness you apply, even in listening also. So strategy one will be develop it as a leadership skill. How? We'll just talk about. Strategy two will be empathy tools practices. You practice the tools. One is that develop as leadership skill. Second is that you practice these tools. Three tools I'll share. And third is that personal reflection and action. You keep reflecting on yourself like we reflected, how we behave with our friend, how we behave. Just pause for a moment, or how we are going to address this situation. Suppose you pause and take action, most of the problems will be solved. Beforehand itself, problem will not be get created itself. That is the third strategy. So three strategies, again, I'm repeating, keep in mind, develop it as a leadership skill. It is required in every arena. Three tools I'm sharing, practice it. And third is that reflect and take action. Simple, no? But practice will just go deep dive into it. Strategy one, what is not? Empathy, it is not niceness. We feel empathetic means we should be nice to everybody. No, 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 no. It is not niceness only. What is not, first we are addressing. That time I told you, what is not as far as leadership skill is concerned. Empathy is not passive or soft, like somebody wrote soft. It is soft skill, not softness. It is not passive, it is active. Like we are practicing here. You practice in breakout room. It is active thing. And it is a strategic leadership skill. Don't say that this leadership skill means communication skill, something like it is a strategic. You need to apply based on your own strategies, based on situation, time, circumstances, and situation. It is a strategic. So with you understood what it is not, and you understood what it is. Now, let us see. This is Brené Brown, one powerful leader. She's American academic, but very much celebrity kind of thing, her, because of her views, because of her strategic thinking, because of her such kind of grooming to others whenever she get opportunity to talk about that, different aspects. What she says about empathy. Empathy fuels connection, whereas sympathy drives disconnection. Don't sympathize. You feel sympathy is good. You also feel people should show sympathy on me. No, dear. Don't beg for sympathy. Ask, demand empathy. If you want, practice sympathy. Sympathy will not give you good connections. There are so many people who show sympathy in day-to-day life, but you will not feel a strong connection. I told when yesterday my friend told he empathetic tone, what I told, it enhanced my respect towards him. This was my word, na? From hurt I told, but it reflected in my that relationship. So it felt connection. Suppose he might have told, अरे यार ये चलते रहता है, this is like होता है ये चीजें. He's sympathizing with me. Okay, it's okay. I'll also feel okay. हुआ तो है यार. क्या what you are thinking, saying? Okay, I've already faced. Sometimes it is not making connection. I will not say directly disconnection. It is not making good connection also. Opportunity is lost. Don't lose opportunity. It is her saying. So empathetic behavior, how great leaders, you'll observe. In any great leader, you'll observe. Even Modi ji, you'll observe. Even your Tamil Nadu CM, you'll observe. Even Rajnikant ji, your film stars, you'll observe. This even Amitabh Bachchan ji, you'll observe, because a lot of people are from our North Belt also. So I'm giving example of everybody. So behavior, how you'll observe behavior, presence. They will show their presence when you meet them. They will be attentive to our conversations. Otherwise, they'll not give you time. They understand who is coming and for what purpose he is coming. And then when they gave you time, you'll see that full attention they will listen. Modi ji, you saw listening somewhere, full attention he gives. I was fortunate to interact with him. As CM, I worked for Bhuj area in my profile, it is there. For 9 years, I worked when he was Chief Minister of Gujarat. So in project I handled for Gujarat post Bhuj earthquake, because that is my expertise domain. I came out with guidelines, which is now national guidelines, and internationally also people are following. So rigorous work I did in Bhuj earthquake affected industries. So that time closely I interacted with him also. It was my big blessing from God that such great personality somewhere interaction. I got inspired a lot. His presence he showed, perspective taking when he interact, seeing situations from others' perspective, how we are struggling to get those ideas, how we are struggling to simulate those things. That time, all those new tools are we are not there. It was Bhuj earthquake means 2002. I'm talking about, and I worked for 7 years till 2009. 7 years post Bhuj earthquake, I worked in every name any industry, Reliance industry, Tata Chemicals, everywhere I worked rigorously, because foolproof thing I wanted to give to my nation and as well as humanity. So my thing is like, just see empathetic leadership of what I'm showing. I wanted to give foolproof to them from their perspective. This was the thought when I emotional validation, naming and honoring others' feelings. When you name, yes, Mr. Rajesh, yes, Mr. Whosoever we are talking, I just kept recognizing you through chat, through your name, honoring you, Siteji honored. So this is emotional validation. Great leaders you'll always find. Curiosity over judgment. I was curious. What do you feel? Asking before assuming. I did not assume that you'll give this answer only. I kept asking, okay, very good. Oh, somebody said yeah, somebody said yes, somebody said yes. I told everybody's right. So curiosity over judgment. I never judged. Then compassionate boundaries, balancing empathy with clarity and accountability. I felt accountable for whosoever could participate in breakout room, who could not also. I respected them. This is balancing empathy. I did not say that only they are good learner. No, I never said. I respected them. So all these behavior and descriptions I demonstrated through my session. So this way you can practice it. Now strategy 2. Some chat tiles. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. This Google form again, Siteji shared. Please fill up whenever before leaving. It is required from our end. Now, three tools I promised 3 tools I'll share. This is empathy tools to practice. It is easy to practice because those were like you have to judge which way to practice. Now, these tools you find out very easy to practice what I practice, demonstrated with my practice also. One is that feel, need, offer framework. Framework I'm giving. Then visual empathy map, which we already did during that story of that young leader when she took command of her own team and she turned around the situation, which story we have gone through. So that mapping, we have already learned it. And third tool is that 2-minute pause, which we'll just talk about. I have already spoken, but let us do that. So this visual empathy map, suppose tool one, sorry, I missed it. Tool one is that you'll see that you can practice. I hear that you are feeling this way. Suppose you say your friend, I'm hearing that you are feeling this way. It sounds like you need some, like one need aspect is there. Na? It sounds like you're not as advising or blindly jumping into that. It sounds like you need my help. One friend is not keeping well. I just asked him, you and Bhabiji is struggling to take care of your health. It sounds like you need additional help. So I'm available, my dear, to you. You are my good friend. This is need aspect. When I learned about that situation, one very good friend of mine, he's like DGP rank IPS officer because my position is like that. So he's DGP of one state. About him I'm talking about. I heard from that group that he's my batchmate. So when I heard from somebody in group that he's not keeping well, I I wrote that I hear that you are feeling uh, not good at present, not keeping well. So if any need is there, please without hesitation let me know. Just see, I hear from some group. Would it help? Then I asked again to reframe my language. When he came out of hospital and now he's suggested bed rest, it is real life situation I'm saying, which 2-3 days, past 2-3 days I'm handling. So I just wrote to him, would it help if I and my wife come to your place to help you in this tiring situation? Because I simultaneously heard that the person, DGP friend, his mother is in ICU, and those three are only family members. So I wrote, it prompted me this empathetic way. Would it help if I and my wife visit your place and help in this trying situation? Just see how I applied these three things in past 3 days for my friend. This is the way you can practice. Now, visual empathy map, anyway, this quick tips I'll just give because we have practiced during story session also. Na? So this is think, feel, and see, and then do. You should think, then feel it yourself from their perspective. Then say it, which I showed in previous example also. Then do. Then I wrote to him. So this mapping is required whenever you are doing handling with empathy. Tool 3, 2-minute pause. It is like when you pause, then you get time to reflect. Suppose some friend says something to you. Don't react immediately. This we know. Even for responding also, empathetic response you can do. When you understand these tools, you want to apply it, just pause for that. It will help you to build your psychological safety also. Because when you disturb other psychological safety, you venture in that, you will get reaction. You will get that kind of response, and you will not be able to safeguard your own psychological safety. So it is very much required nowadays, my dear. So normalize that emotional check-ins you should do. Like web check-in we do, please do emotional check-in. Just pause for that and reflect what is the situation, identify the problem from their perspective, and then respond. So this is third tool and strategy, final strategy. So this personal reflection and action, whenever something is there, which empathy behavior comes naturally to you, you judge yourself. You judge yourself. Something, maybe all tools, techniques we understood, something may be coming naturally to me, like feeling for others comes natural to me. From childhood, I observed. And which one do you want to strengthen? Like I strengthened it slowly, pause aspect. I was immediately responding, sometimes reacting also. I learned with a lot of hardship with my continuous practice. So this I improved. Still, I'm strengthening it. Which one do you want to strengthen? But these are like example, active listening. Somebody may be having problem. Offering comfort, sharing feelings, helping others, responding to customer needs. Suppose business you are handling, understanding their perspective. You may be struggling. So that is you need to strengthen with these practices, which I gave as tools and strategies. So these are not limited. Maybe some other aspects may be there. Personalized, you can just improve upon. So leadership commitment we should do that this week I will lead with empathy by this aspect, particular thing where you want to strengthen, just commit yourself. This is leadership commitment and do this leadership commitment for yourself. Let me just closer summary and conclusion. Please remember, empathy is not softness. Myth we have broken already, that empathy is not weakness, it is not indecision, it is not emotional overload. So what it is, we understood it. Just last quiz, suppose for business success, one last quick quiz. Please respond. Empathy for business success is what? Data gathering, trust building, decision sharing, or all of the above. A, B, C, D. Any just respond, please. This is last quiz. And let us happily respond this thing. D, very good, very good. D. Wonderful, Siteshji. Wonderful, Rajiv. Great. This is the right answer. This is, I really appreciate you got the crux. Aparna, Anjali, wow, I'm successfully we got this thing. This really thrilled me. You gifted me nice gift. Thank you with your understanding. Really, I'm thrilled. I'm encouraged. Whatsoever I did for this season preparation, I'm successful with your response. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And let me just close it. This was business quiz. So empathy in high-stake leadership, please use empathy is the most underutilized skill in the business. This is a statement I am giving. It is not just nice, it's necessary. Please use it. Please use it in your business leadership, any leadership and strategic areas where empathy impacts. It is like innovation, retention, suppose employee retention is there, team performance, suppose you want to improve, even our JCI LO performance we want to improve, customer experience, suppose you're handling businesses, conflict resolution, suppose some conflict got created already within your team. How that lady, our team manager story showed, she did very much with empathetic listening. She turned around result performance of her team. So this way, it gives you a strategic advantage. So please utilize it. You can take a screenshot also, and please utilize it. And thank you for participation. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, host, for giving me opportunity. So with as per my commitment, within 90 minutes, I've finished. And please fill up this Google form. This is one gift I want from you people. With your good feedback, it will be memorable for me to interact with you all. And please fill up Siteshji again, shared it. Thanks, Siteshji. Wonderful leadership. Thank you, Pranjal, for your comments. Wow. Thanks. It is very encouraging to me. Very, very encouraging to me, Pranjal, dear Pranjal. Please fill up Google form. It will just take 1 minute time, 1 or 2 minutes time. If you've taken a screenshot, I'll just stop sharing and I will hand over this to our host team, Dr. Chairman. Yes.
Thank you, Doctor. It was a very well elaborated section on how to employ empathy in business, especially during the period of 2025, where there is a transition to artificial intelligence. The relevancy of empathy is rising. For example, we all use ChatGPT, right? Suppose we have a prompt that ever in the coming decades or century, can the human intellect be replaced by AI? The answer by ChatGPT will be that no. It is a clear no. human intellect and human emotions can never be replaced by AI. And it is a very strong point that is made by our beloved guest, that is Dr. Rajesh Mishra ji. So very well, thank you for making this point in our section and educating our participants. The forum is also open for feedbacks.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon.
Hello,
Uh,
madam.
the session was very positive. We got a very positive interaction from your side, and the session was very wonderfully done. Thank you so much, sir, for this
Thank you.
inspiring
Thank
session.
you.
Thank you.
Now I feel it is my responsibility to inspire youngsters and other leaders to come in the path to serve our nation, to serve our through business or career. So it is my moral responsibility. Thanks for giving me chance, Hitesh ji and President Madam, that you give me opportunity to interact with such wonderful audience. Thank you, everybody.
Now, I would like to invite our immediate past president, HGF, JC Anjali Manoj, to propose a very wonderful vote of thanks.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon, everyone. As we wrap up yet another power-packed session of Skill Sprint 2025, I think we can all agree today's session has been nothing short of eye-opening. Mastering empathy for business success. What a topic and what a journey we went through together. We didn't just learn about empathy, we saw how it can be the ultimate leadership and business tool, building trust, communication, productivity, and success that lasts. And for that, our heartfelt thanks goes to our incredible speaker, JCI Senator PDM Dr. Rajesh Mishra sir, Provisional National Trainer of JCI India and Best Performing Officer at prestigious BARS. Sir, your clarity and insights have left us richer in thoughts and stronger in vision. It was a privilege to hear from you, and we walk away today so inspired. And we felt a very positive feeling from your amazing presentation. Thank you so much, sir. A big appreciation to the leadership team of JCI Triprayar, President JC Krishna, Secretary JC Abhishek, VP Training JC Siddesh, Director Training JC Savid, and today's Chairman, our Treasurer JC Ankit, for putting so much passion into making every session of Skill Sprint truly amazing. And finally, thank you to all the participants for your energy and curiosity, making this platform truly alive. Let us leave today's determination to lead with empathy and create the kind of success that inspires others. Thank you all and see you at the next session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Anjali Madam.
Thank you, Anjali. Before concluding, we being the Kerala, we the south, then most of southern India, I would like to urge Sir to once visit Thrissur. We are infamous for the Guruvayurappan temple, but there is another temple which is of the Ram, Sri Ram, that is Sri Rama temple of Triprayar. So we being the only chapter in the residence of Triprayar in the Thrissur district, the PM also had the opportunity to visit the Sri Rama temple. So I urge you to start to visit the Sri Rama temple, which is near a beautiful river, and it's very aesthetic to our eyes. So you must visit, and we would like to provide all the necessary to host you as a guest here. So thank you, sir, and thank you all to who has been the participants of the section, who are the
Yes, I'll
main.
definitely love to visit you. Thank you and interact with you people in physical forum also. Thank you. Thank you,
Sure,
madam.
sure, sir. Sure, sure. So, thank you, the participants. Our Vice President Siddesh Bhai, who is the master brain of the skill sprint, and the skill sprint have been adapted by different chapters in the Kerala regions. They are naming it differently: sprint skill, skill of sprint. So, we would like to take a patent or a trademark on skill sprint nearby. So, very thank you all. Now, let's conclude this section. Thank you.